Boxing fans, the wait is over. We have the official return of Errol the Truth Spence, aka the Big Fish, making his return, according to the Ring Magazine and Mike Coppinger, making his return in July against Tszyu. I absolutely love this matchup, and this is a great opportunity for either fighter to get back in the mix and to be put in a great position at 154. Errol Spence officially making his way into the 154-pound division himself. Let's start off with Tszyu. Tszyu fought 2 times in 2024. He fought Sebastian Fundora. Even though he lost, that was one hell of a fight. Went right back into the mix for another title shot for the IBF against Bakram Murtazaliyev. Bakram absolutely destroyed Tszyu. Tszyu comes back 2025, fights 3 different times, winning 2 out of those 3. The one fight that he lost was the rematch against Sebastian Fundora. But you guys see where I'm headed here. Ring activity is the most important thing when it comes to this sport. Ring activity is the most important thing for me personally and on this channel that I will continuously say. Ring activity is the most important thing when it comes to this game. Win, lose, or draw, keep yourself as active as you possibly can. 2 to 3 fights minimum per year. Now, obviously, we can't say the same thing for Errol Spence. We have not seen Spence in the ring since 2023 against Terrence Bud Crawford, and I'm not going to go over that. We saw how that fight played out. Yes, Spence has been active outside of the ring, but being active outside of the ring isn't the same as being active inside of the ring. We've seen him in the gym with Roy Jones Jr. You know, we see Spence in the gym here and there. We see him running on the track here and there. But Spence has taken years off this game. And it's definitely understandable. You want to spend time with your family. You want to spend time with your kids. You want to, focus on yourself. Focus on your personal life. Focus on whatever you need to focus on and give boxing a break. I get it. It's very understandable. But boxing waits for no man, especially when you're an elite fighter. And the biggest question mark in this fight is definitely on Errol Spence's side. Is he still the same fighter? Is he an elite fighter? What is he going to look like in the most stacked division in boxing? And this is, Spence hasn't even stepped in the 154-pound division officially. And we all know Spence don't take no tune-ups, which I 100% respect. And the word around, according to the Ring Magazine and Mike Coppinger, Tszyu is taking a tune-up fight before he actually fights Errol Spence, which benefits Tszyu. We don't know how Errol Spence is going to look. We don't know if he's still that same fighter. According to what he showed us at 147, everyone thinks that Errol Spence is damaged goods. He's not going to be back and be that same fighter that we all know. And I hope Errol Spence comes back and he's still that elite fighter. And I hope he makes a big name for himself at 154 and gets in the mix. Because here's what I would absolutely love to see. And this definitely ain't no disrespect to Tszyu. If Errol Spence can get back Tszyu, get past Tszyu, which is a pretty high task for Errol Spence because of the ring activity. And let's not forget, Spence has definitely taken more damage outside of the ring than he has inside of the ring, with the car accidents, with the detached retina that happened in training. There's a lot of question marks when it comes to Errol Spence, but I would absolutely love to see Spence back in the mix, officially entering the 154-pound division, which is the scariest and the most stacked division in boxing. That's why there's a huge question mark on Errol Spence's head. But if Errol Spence does get past Tszyu, I would assume he would target the Sebastian Fundora versus Keith One-Time Thurman fight and start eyeing that WBC. And depending what Xander Zayas does, if he decides to pick up that IBF and set up maybe either a unification or an undisputed fight at 154, but we're thinking way down the line. We're thinking far, far outside the box. We have to see the timing. We have to see the reflexes, the speed, the power. Spence officially entering a healthier division for him. And for the first time in his career at 154, there's so much options for Errol Spence depending on how he looks and depending if he gets past Tszyu. But I absolutely love the ring activity from Tszyu. But I would absolutely love for Errol Spence to make a comeback at 154, the most stacked division in boxing. And the whole boxing community has been waiting for this moment to see if Errol Spence is really still the truth, to see if Errol Spence is still that big fish. Let me know what you guys think about this take. Let me know how you think Errol Spence is going to look making his way back into boxing, officially entering the 154-pound division. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.